back at the Mirando Ranch. Welcome to El Rancho. El Rancho Cucamonga. This the sauerkraut looks good.
Yeah, gorgonzola.
Force these plants to go through these little holes right here. Yeah, look at this one.
This guy's too.
Whoa. What? Hey, Yubi, bye. Hey, I got it. So the day in our life, bro, we're gonna go skate. Well, not really. Oh my god, I almost didn't make that. Check this thing out. Water bottle. This dude's wild, bro. This dude lives here. And it's like, it's an auto parts. Schools are hella small, that's what it is. Oh! Oh god. Looks pretty good. Dude, check out the local haunted house, man. This place, oh my, the eggs. Just a little camera review. I don't really, not a techie guy, more of an inventory guy, but I figured I'd do a little video. What I got in my bag is a GoPro 12, which I don't have attached right now. It seems unprofessional of me, but there's no need. I'll take out the camera in a minute and show you a side by side. Right now I'm filming through the DJI Action 4, not even the 5. And I know that it looks better than the GoPro because I've already tested the camera, I can tell you. But talk about a little bit pros and cons. Fair disclaimer, I'm not brand loyal. I don't care. Nobody's selling me anything. I don't like they would. But you know, there's no bias on there. I can tell you what's good and what's bad. So you know, the only person I care about is me or you guys if you want to take my advice. But I'm not brand loyal. I'm not supporting any other ones. But I can tell you right now, there's a reason why I'm using a DJI, especially at night. If you want to get real technical. And I'm going to give you the facts. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything for you. This is going to be real layman's, real easy to understand. If you're filming anything at night or you're filming somebody that's versatile and you always want the scene to be seen, then go with the DJI. If you want the GoPro because you desire the 5.K and the better quality, even at daytime, I'm going to have to get the better. That looks cool. And I wonder how that looks with the camera. The DJI definitely looks better. The GoPro definitely looks better in the daytime. Just the image quality is better. Also for motovlogging, the GoPros, I know if it's like $80 for the microphone adapter and it's bulky and it's annoying that GoPro gatekeeped it, but it's definitely also better sounding than this one. This audio, that's one of my biggest disappointments with the DJI, especially when you use like the actual like mic adapter and not the DJI like lav mic. That one probably sounds a little better. I don't know, I can't say because I haven't tried it. But definitely doesn't sound as good as I want it to sound. So, real quick, before I pull out the GoPro and do a quick little filming. DJI, better in overall situations, more like a jack of trades. And it's better at everything, whereas the GoPro itself has better quality and better audio. So, some people might see that as a definitive winner. But for a person who gets himself in very... sticky situations where you don't know what the outcome of your adventure is going to be, unless you know exactly what to film and how to film, then you got no problem. But with the DJI, it's more like, it's a little bit more friendlier when it comes to, that guy doesn't have his lights on. It's a little bit more friendlier to a person that is just like a running gun person, because since it has a bigger sensor, it's going to be better in low light. And this is a 4, keep in mind, not the 5. It's crazy, man. Landscape of motorcycling has changed so much, dude. It went from like chaos to like people get roped up for posting certain content, dude. I know that back in the day, I'm kind of glad I deleted my More Bad Ideas channel. There was a lot of great, bro. That channel was great, not gonna lie. But man, there was a lot of really messed up stuff on that channel too. Like there was some stuff that I'm not gonna say nothing, but that I'm glad I got rid of it. Let me just tell you that. It was fun though. I miss the old days where it was a Wild West. on YouTube where you could do a lot back then, or you know, you could have more fun than now. Things are very by the books now. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And things have changed. My content had to be dialed down, thus taking away the only thing that separated me and made me special among the motorcycle community. So there you go. Thanks a lot, YouTube, for making people unspecial. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just angry. I'm angry. Of course I'm angry, bro. They fucking fired me, dude. They fired me from my like. I wasn't even making a ton of money. I was just making enough money to survive, and that was good. That was good enough for me. But then again, you know, the future has, like, you know, I don't know. Fate always has some sort of way of working itself out. So I landed something real good. So I have zero regrets on where I am right now. I'm super happy. But you know, as a revenge standpoint, yeah, that kind of the platform does upset me a little bit. It is what it is, though. Some opportunistic people. I love my city, don't get me wrong. It's taught me everything. That's why I am the way I am. But it could be a place like that. You just always got to keep your eyes around, keep your surroundings. But yeah, it's pretty much what it looks like. It's probably a massive difference. They're probably really grainy. Keep in mind, these are still action cameras. They're not. You see? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know. It just that threw me off for a minute. Sometimes I don't trust anybody, because like sometimes when I see like little toys like that, it's either the guy being genuinely just goofing around and being dumb, or it could like definitely be used as a ploy to try to. I don't know, man. I'm hella paranoid, dude. It's like I've been to Europe without being to Europe, you know? Yeah, the audio isn't bad on this. It's just not as good as a GoPro for sure. What's that? Oh my God! There's something in the street. I don't know what that was. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, oh, oh. Is there a party here today? There's always so many cars here, but I don't understand why. There's nothing. Those food trucks are not the bad mouth. It smells good. I'm not gonna lie. It smells real good. But damn, bro, they're just too damn expensive. I can't blow $50 on dinner for two there and justify it. Like, the food's good, but. Damn, Hialeah, take back what you said there. Look at that. We got with the red, white, and blue in the tunnel. Check out how this looks with this camera. Does it look good? It looks better. Trust me, it looks better than the GoPro would look. 100%. And if I had the DJI 5, even better. Action cameras are getting better in low light. They're just not that good yet. Oh God, the red, white, and blue lights threw me off for a second. I was like, oh, the cops are after me. I wonder if anybody uses any of this stuff. I wonder if you guys can see it. Like, it's so dark outside. This is a perfect example to see. Like how to film at night on an action camera, I guess. Whatever. Got the airport next to me. Got the Opa-laka airport next to me. So on this upcoming trip to Japan, it's gonna be kind of interesting. I will be getting a bike rental. The last time I went to Japan, I also did some sketchy stuff that also could potentially tarnish my name. Whenever I do, I always boogie. When I plan to do like a wheelie or something, it'll be in a closed parking lot. It won't be on a public road or something like that where it's a risk at causing an accident for somebody, something like that. Yeah, I don't condone wheelies on the street. All right, just so you know, right there. Look, cleared myself. There you know. Pew pew. What's with the security alarms? Like, it's, don't rob my store. Can you see the bunkers at night? There's some military bunkers right here. That I don't know if the camera is good enough to capture that at night. It's gonna be interesting to see. No, yeah, dude, I love Miami's misconception, dude. Misconception of Miami is great about it, Miami being like, I don't know, man. People that aren't from here, it's so crazy to see their reaction when they like. This is really what Miami looks like. We're in the heart of Miami right now. Well, not really, but most of Miami or Florida, especially Florida. Florida's pretty dull and boring, to be honest with you. As far as like, when you come here, you think that it's gonna be a certain kind of way, and it's really not as what you think it was. That makes any sense? Also, yeah, there's a lot of dangerous neighborhoods here in Miami. Like, not to talk a little bit of crap there, but I've been to some other bad neighborhoods in different states. And there's some places that, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm not from there, dude. I don't understand what it is. I'm not trying to say I'm tough at all. I'm not tough at all, bro. I can barely fight. I'm just a baby. But I've been to some places around here that make me actually shake in my boots, versus like I've seen some other places where people said it was hardcore, and I'm not saying it isn't. I'm not saying it isn't. It just, maybe I'm just scared of more of the devil I know than the one I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I know Miami's got some places that, damn, bro, they've left me shaking in my boots for sure. Bro, I should do that, bro. I should sling like 30, 40 minute videos and just call it a day. We'll call it a vlog. The whole day, my whole day was vlogged. I mean, hey, I could do that. I know that completely throws the algorithm off its game when you do that, when you upload like an hour video. It's crazy to me that I could do that and it will mess up the algorithm. Like, the algorithm's only like programmed enough to like handle tops 15, 20 minute video. The second that you throw like an hour long video, that's it. The algorithm's like, I give up, I'm done, and they'll bypass a lot of the horrible shit that you do. Nah, bro, I don't know. I'm not a bad person, dude. I'm just trying to have some fun. It's funny though, because I am gonna be like not cutting videos as heavy as I used to cut them, just for that exact reason right there, just to extend the length of the video and do the exact opposite of what I would normally do to keep you guys entertained. Just like quick jump cuts, so that way you could be entertained. Oh, I'm gonna drag them out, dude. I don't know, for some reason I feel like my videos just do better that way. I don't know if it's I don't understand, dude. I don't understand. Nobody understands. If only the people that work at YouTube understand, and they won't tell you the secret sauce, bro. They won't. This place right here, I think we're considered an Opalaka, and then when I say bad neighborhood, if you're from this neighborhood, I do not mean any disrespect. This place looks sketchy, dude. This place, is it closed down? I don't see a single car in there. That place must be closed down. I don't mean any disrespect to where, in fact, quite the opposite. When I tell you it's a bad neighborhood, it means I respect it. I'm like a little sketched out to be there. So yeah, I just saw something down that alley. I don't know if the camera captured it, but it did not look good. There's some zombies. I used to have a girlfriend, my first girlfriend, when I was in high school. It's so embarrassing. My mom used to drive me to her house. I didn't have a car, bro. I was like 14 years old. I was like freshman in high school or something. And no, not even, dude. I was still in middle school, actually. Yeah. And it was a little bit far from, I'm a little bit far from where I live, so my mom had to drive me. Not I would use skate everywhere, but my mom would never let me skate over here because the neighborhood was so bad, right? Yeah, let me be real with you. Not only did my mom not let me, I didn't want to do it either. I was a little sketched out. This neighborhood's gotten a little better, but like back when I was in middle school, high school area, this neighborhood used to be pretty spicy. And anyways, there used to be like this warning, bro. She used to warn me all the time, like, remember when I started driving, actually, to start always leave like space in front of you, in the car in front of you, so that way when the car in front of you decides to like mug you, they'll put it in reverse, or you can give yourself a little bit of a cushion. Please don't hit me. A little bit of a cushion, because what they would do is like one car will get in front of you, one car will get behind you, and then they'll try to like close you in to rob you because you couldn't get away if they pin your car together. This place right here, there's a did you see that guy in the window? There's no way. I hope the camera saw it. This is a guy laying down with the window open. Yo, which leads me to another funny story, dude. Since we were talking about Tokyo, I'll tell you one of the funniest, most awkward shit that's ever happened to me in Japan. Is insane, dude. Alright, so picture this. It's 2014, right? So picture this. On 2014, I'm blasted, bro. Look at that little food truck thingy. I'm blasted, right? And I'm coming back. BBQ it back. Dude, that sounded bad. I didn't mean that. So I'm blasted. I'm walking back to my hotel room from this bar. I'm having the time of my life, right? I'm there chilling. I'm with a friend and an ex-girlfriend of mine. She's Japanese too. And I was walking back, and then we passed, like, Japan's got a lot of bizarre architecture where like the streets kind of go over. So like we were about like 3rd story level on this little walkway, right? And I look at the window's open, and this is a Love Hotel. If you guys don't look that, just Google what Love Hotel is. Anyways, there's a Love Hotel, and there's a guy and his tidy whities, an older dude, bald. No, bald, top bald, not completely bald. The creepy kind of bald. Scrawny, and his tidy whities and socks, laying in the bunk bed. And I stopped to look and laugh because I'm kind of a dick. So I point to laugh. And side note, I did my motorcycle endorsement right there. I point to laugh, and as soon as I do that, I go, a butler, I swear to God, dude, a butler with a bow tie, like the whole, like, no, not, he wasn't wearing anything like sexual, but it was definitely like, that was what was going on. But the guy walks in, nothing, his clothes didn't look weird, like, it was a full tuxedo, bow and everything. And then you know what, I'm not gonna keep going down this way, because if I do, rev it. Oh, I don't want to rev it, bro. I'm good. So yeah, anyways, I was saying, this butler walks in with a plate in his hand, right? Bro, it's a plate of macaroni and cheese or something. Bro, it's like me looking from here to the light up there. You know, it's a little bit far, so it's a little blurry, and I'm drunk. And he comes in with holding a plate like this, like a butler would hold a plate, right? And then it's some mac and cheese looking stuff, and then the guy starts the guy in the underwear starts yelling hysterically, right? He's upset for some reason, so he starts flipping out. And then as he's flipping out, he kicks the plate out of the guy's hand with his foot, because he's on the bunk bed, right? So he kicks the plate out of the guy's hand, and then they start arguing. And then they're arguing, and they kind of like play slap. I was so confused. I don't know what was going on. I was extremely confused. But I started laughing hysterically, right? And then the girl I was with kept like hitting me. There's just a sofa in the middle of the street there. Okay. The girl that I was with, my ex-girlfriend, was hitting me, telling me not to cause a scene. And I'm laughing as hard as I can because this is bizarre. Like, what I'm watching right now is crazy. And I'm a jerk, so I'm laughing out loud. And no, they didn't notice me. But anyways, I think that's it. I'm building up for the big punchline, and that was it. That they kept arguing, but then the girls would drag me along, and I went along with it because I was drunk. But yeah, that was story time in Japan. That was what I saw in Japan. I don't know. To this day, I can still rack my brain to figure out what is going on there. I mean, it's a good bike, but it has some quirks that piss me off. For example, the seat upsets me, hurts my ass, hurts my junk. It has like this like gas saving mode that I don't know if it's me or I burned out the clutch doing wheelies, but when I'm going fast on the highway and I go above like 80 miles an hour, which you should never do that. I've never done that on the record. I'm saying hypothetically, if I did 80 miles an hour and like I just crank it, we're in a bad neighborhood, by the way. Well, it looks like a bad neighborhood. But if I crank it, like the gear slips, so yeah, it has some quirks. I'm not sure if I burned out the clutch, or the clutch might be burned out on this bike and I have no idea, or it's just programmed that way. It's got some quirks that I don't know. I don't really mess with that much. Yeah, but here we are. This is a sketchy looking place. You see those headlights way up ahead? It's not a good sign. I'll tell you why. Why would anybody be back here, except for me, because I'm a content creator and I'm a dumbass, or the cops, because there's no reason to be back here at all. Let's see, there's a big ass truck. Damn, this place kind of feels a little different, huh? It's a little scary back here. The reason why I know this area is because I used to actually practice wheelies here like at 3 in the morning. Dude, I was crazy, dude. I would never do that again. I would never do that again. Like, well, yeah. I don't know, that was kind of dumb. But then again, I was on a dirt bike. I don't know, bro. I felt invincible on my dirt bike, dude. I felt like if anything were to happen, like I'd be okay on the dirt bike. Like I never felt that confidence on this bike. Where like I felt like if the shit hit the fan right now and I had to run, the best thing I got going for me. This place is cool. I like being here though. Oh, look, an old Corvette. They got a couple car shops here. That's why. Oh, a couple Corvettes, an older one too, the Batman one. The camera could catch it. That was pretty cool. A little bug right there. Yeah, but like I said, I never felt that with we'll go this way so you guys can see some more of this horrible architecture. That if the the shit ever hit the fan with this bike, I give it like a C plus to a B in confidence that I feel like I can speed away and just escape if I'm in danger, you know. I felt A plus tier or S tier with my KLX Supermoto. Well, actually, you know what? I take that back. I felt that way, but it was more like A plus. Where like if I ever had an emergency and I had to run, and I'm not talking about the police, so just so you know, like let's say people go road rage, you never know. You just never know with these people. This place looks creepy. Look back here. And I felt, Jesus Christ, this place is a little offsetting. But yeah, it looks. You know what it looks like? It looks like the Hollywood set that when you go to Orlando and you go to the Spider-Man ride and you go through the offices or whatever. This is kind of what it looks like. This is what the real place looks like or whatever. But yeah, I never had that confidence. So, but the thing about the Supermoto is just like, dude, if something were to go bad, like you could just roll over anything, dude. Like the speed wasn't even an issue. Actually, when you're like being chased, I'm not saying by the police. It's a sketchy alleyway right here that I've ridden down with a dirt bike before with a friend. Though I wouldn't do it alone. Ooh, that place is scary. I don't want to get a flat, so I'm not gonna go through there. Anyways, if you were being chased by somebody, going very fast is actually a bad thing. Not a bad. It's like, but it's a double-edged sword, because like the faster you go, the more like chances you are you could make a mistake, and it's all in your skill level, panic level. You know, there's a lot of things that go into. I mean, I've survived on a motorcycle for, I don't know, God knows how long have I been riding for, over more than 10 years for sure, guaranteed. I like this Buddha. Every time I drive by here, I always look at it. It's just a little Buddha, or I think it's like some Tibet, I don't know, bro, some Asian thing. It looks cool. I'm not gonna get it wrong. This is cool too. Look at another. Oh my God, the Saint of the Ocean here. Got Poseidon. That's not Poseidon, bro. But yeah, I just don't feel the same level of like confidence on this bike. I don't know what it is about this one. And I think it might be particularly this bike. You know, like maybe I'll get another Z400 and I won't feel that. But for some reason, dude, I just have a hard time connecting with this bike. In a weird way. Because there are times like right now where I'm just like chilling, riding slowly, that I am very much enjoying myself. Very, very much. However, there are like times where like I'm riding and my crotch has had enough and I can't ride anymore. So it is what it is. I think I've been chased more by people than I have actually by police. I've never been chased by police, alright? Just so you know. But that was a lie. I never did. I'm a good boy. But those are scarier than the police, dude. Police can't legally hurt you, but fucking strangers are insane. So I tell you, like I felt some sort of confidence, and don't get me wrong, I can like figure eight this bike. I can do some tight cornering with it, but I don't know if it's the balance, the height, dude. I don't know. With the KLX, I can just roll over all this whole sidewalk, and I wouldn't even crash, dude. You know, like I can jump on the sidewalk and be good. I can do that with this one too, but like that danger factor is there, where my body's telling me like, hey, this can hurt you. I'm getting kind of tired, dude. I was gonna say, I didn't even finish my sentence. I haven't vlogged in a while, and my throat's like, I like messed up my. Oh my God, I'm tired of talking. This little Hermager place is pretty good. Too many flying around the outside, but the place is fire. And then this place right here is so packed because there's pizza. There's a special pizzeria here. It's like a hole in the wall. It's like a thing. And one day we're gonna come here and eat the pizza. Eat the pizza. Yeah, we're gonna go. One day we're gonna come here and grab one of those slices. See all that huge line right there, all those cars? That's all there for pizza. I don't know if it was the guy from Barstool or whatever that guy's name, Dave, I think his name is. He came here and gave this shit like bro, I don't know the story behind this place at all. I just know that it's got a reputation, dude. So one day we're gonna come back. Not today. I just ate dinner. If not, I would grab a pizza right now. I swear to God. Hey man, that's crazy, dude. That's really cool. Hey, I do YouTube. I came back because I wanted to see it.
What's your YouTube channel?
More Bad Ideas.
Oh, I know you, bro.
Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up, brother? You wanna podcast shit?
Yeah, yeah, you down? Alright, cool, cool. Yeah, go ahead. I'll ride with you for a little bit. Alright, bro. That's cool, dude. Hell yeah, he's on a jet ski. Whoa. It's pretty much this is a scooter. This is a scooter with a whole jet ski setup on it. That's cool, dude. Dude, it's got music on it and everything. Oh. Yeah, that's super cool. Dale, bro. Be easy. Ah, it was super cool to ride with them. Ah, that brought back life to my missing. Oh God, what the? I was like, that brought back life back into my like desire for this place. It's cool to still see some people rocking some cool stuff around here. I don't know why, just being a hater right now. I'm thinking my town is boring, and then these guys come along and rejuvenate me. Hell yeah. Oh my God, that looked like a goat. What the? Bro, it's crazy, dude, because we're right next to a hospital. Yo, did you see that? Oh, I'll have to go back so you guys can see that. That was scary. What is that? Hold on. Dude, that looks like a little kid's shadow. Do you guys see that on the white wall right there? Yo, and we're right next to a hospital, which makes it so creepy. It's probably just a stain, but the way it looks... it's just a drain, bro, but it looks freaky, bro. That's scary, dude. Oh my God. I hate this hospital, dude. I hate this hospital so much.
Dude, I'm dying.
Named Connor Hastings disappeared while walking home from school.
This is what I watch.
Took the same route every day.
I would have been scared.
By homes and parks.